Hi there and welcome to the CarAdvice News Desk. Matt Campbell with you on Good Friday while Tegan takes a well-earned break. Let's take a look at what's been making headlines this week. Coming up, the ultimate muscle car, a quirky French van, and the end of an era for Mitsubishi's PAJERO. But first, Infiniti continues to grow its dealer network in Australia. The Japanese premium marque remains committed to the expansion of its dealer network in Australia with an 11th showroom to open its doors later this year. After starting with just 3 showrooms at launch in 2012, the brand has gradually increased its network with the latest in Doncaster, Victoria, opening up later this year. The announcement coincides with the launch of the 2017 Infiniti Q60 Red Sport this week. Check out CarAdvice.com for our first impressions of that sporty two-door. Dodge in the USA has finally taken the wraps off its most potent muscle car ever, the Challenger SRT Demon. The brand is claiming it as the most powerful production V8 car ever, and with 626 kilowatts of power and 1,044 newton meters of torque from its 6.2 litre supercharged V8, it's hard to argue. It's a single-seater too, with Dodge stripping out the interior to save a hefty 90 kilos in weight. All that power and the big diet helped propel the Demon from 0 to 60 in just 2.3 seconds. We can't wait to get our hands on one to put that claim to the test, maybe. Chinese car giant LDV has launched what it hopes will be a game changer for the brand in Australia, the D90 SUV in, of all places, Kiama on the New South Wales south coast. The D90 will hit Aussie showrooms later this year and, if priced and equipped well, could prove a compelling alternative to the established SUV set in Australia. A full and detailed reveal awaits at next week's Shanghai Motor Show, and of course, CarAdvice will be there to bring you the latest news. Okay, Mitsubishi hasn't canned its venerable PAJERO flagship SUV just yet, but it will soon stop producing the popular 3-door model of the SUV. Despite its cult-like following in Australia, Mitsubishi's local arm has no intention of farewelling the 3-door PAJERO with an Australian swan song. A representative for the brand in Australia acknowledged the popularity of the short wheelbase variant, but added the business case for bringing it back to local dealerships just doesn't stack up. Looks like those high resale values for second-hand 3-door PAJEROs are here to stay though. Hyundai's first foray into the hot hatch segment, the i30N, is now in its final stages of testing ahead of a global launch later this year. The Korean manufacturer entered a close-to-production version i30N in a VLN endurance race at the Nürburgring Nordschleife in Germany last weekend. Hyundai's engineers used the opportunity as a testbed rather than an attempt to win the gruelling endurance race. The company entered 2 cars, both featuring the production 2-litre turbo engine and 6-speed manual gearbox. Hyundai's rival to the Golf GTI, Honda Civic Type R and Ford Focus ST will, according to the brand in Australia, make its local debut in November with 2 models, a 186 kilowatt model and a performance-enhanced 205 kilowatt version. Ford has revealed what it claims to be the first pursuit-rated hybrid vehicle suitable for law enforcement agencies across the US. The Ford Police Responder Hybrid sedan is based on the company's popular Ford Fusion hybrid and is capable of speeds of 60 miles an hour in electric-only mode. Ford claims the Police Responder Hybrid will save police departments an average of $5,200 per car per year on fuel costs. It's taking orders now and is expected that the hybrid cop cars will start patrolling American cities and towns as early as the middle of this year. Kia's much anticipated rear-wheel drive Stinger GT will receive Australian tuning, making it firmer and potentially louder than variants in other markets. Australia will be the first export market to receive the Stinger GT when it lands in September this year, with the Korean brand hoping the impressive-looking liftback can fill the void left by the demise of local products from Holden and Ford. While local pricing is still to be confirmed, expectations are that the 2-litre variants will lob in the mid to high 40,000 range, while the flagship twin-turbo V6 models will be in the mid to high 50,000s. And with a factory-claimed 0 to 100 time of 4.9 seconds, buyers left wanting with the death of the Falcon and Commodore will have a viable rear-wheel drive alternative in the Kia. And who would have thought that would have been a statement we'd be making just a few years ago? Okay, it's not French, but it is an homage to the much-loved Citroën Type H van. Designed by a company in Italy, the Citroën Type H 70th anniversary is a limited edition kit car built to celebrate, obviously, the 70th anniversary of the Type H van. With funky panels made of fiberglass, the kit is designed to go straight over the top of a current Citroën jumper van, to give the modern van that classic and timeless look ubiquitous in any French movie from the 1950s on. Just 70 examples will be available from the manufacturer FC Automobili, with no word on price just yet. And while it's unlikely to make its way down under, we want one anyway, it's just cute. That's it for this week. Tegan will be back with another hit of headlines next week. Until then, remember, double demerits over Easter, so don't drive like a chocolate-fueled kid searching for that last Easter egg. Be wise and be patient out there.